So this is supposed to be around sort of 38, 39 degrees. So let's check it out. Oh yes, it is very hot. Oh, this smells absolutely rotten, but amazing. We arrived at the Pelion Peninsula yesterday, and today we are going to explore a little bit of the south of the peninsula, South Pelion, in our scooter. So just almost 10 o'clock, we're just leaving the campsite going south. So just arrived, little town of Aphissos. It's very cute. Nice little harbor there, restaurants. The riding down here was very steep, but also very scenic. We enjoyed it. It's a very different landscape than the Mani Peninsula that we've seen a few days ago, but we are enjoying it. Very different, very lush, green, lots more trees, and very different. Clock tower. This is the town of Argalasti. Don't know how big it is, but it doesn't look very big. But you can see a few restaurants and bars and cafes and a traffic jam. Saturday morning, so I guess people are just strolling around and having a look around, go for a cup of coffee, and you can see a motorhome here as well. So this is the little town of Horto. It's got a nice little harbor. Horto, nice, charming place. We'll have a little look around. Nice little bay down there. Just arrived here in Melina, another little town along the South Pelion. Looks nice, pretty. I think we might stop and have a drink here in one of these nice cafes. here we go again. We enjoyed our coffee and waffles, this lovely place.
Head northeast, then turn left.
Okay. Looks like there's a little vineyard in here. So this is the little village of Platania. It's a little port. Lots of fishing boats. And some very relaxed people having a coffee, a drink. Nice. Little Platania. Yeah, nice little harbor, some sandy beaches along there. The water looks quite clear. Nice little cafes and a hotel. Pretty. Very nice. I think this one is the little town of Lafkos, with the clock tower there. Gosh, quite few houses needing a bit of a work done. Gosh, I think these little villages, they were hit badly by the economic crisis. So no wonder they are a bit dilapidated. We are back in the town of Agostoni. We are starting to retrace our steps now, going back to the campsite. So had a lovely time, lovely waffles at a cafe, and then nice pizza. The last place, met a really nice German couple, exchanging some stories, travel stories. Now, oh yes, there's the clock tower there. Now we're going home. So, this is us, camping Hellas. Hello.
Hello. Hello. Are you staying here?
Yes.
We are.
Okay. Nearly got thrown out of the campsite. Here's our home.
Here we go. Off you jump.
Good morning. This is our third day in the Pelion Peninsula. We are moving on from the west side to the east side of the peninsula. We've been staying at campsite Hellas at Calanera, near Calanera, and we explored the west side yesterday. Now we are moving on to the east side. We're gonna stay at Papanero, and we're about an hour away from it. The roads are very winding, but good roads, good tarmac roads, and no potholes, good condition. Some narrow bits, but mostly wide enough for our motorhome. Also really good that there's very little traffic, which is fantastic. This side is much more rugged than the west side. So we're loving the more kind of lush vegetation than we had in the Money. The Money was quite barren, although beautiful, very strikingly beautiful. This region is more kind of lush and taller trees, and so yeah, spectacular. Really loving it. Just hoping not to meet too much traffic because the road is quite narrow in places. These little mountain roads are not for the faint-hearted. Very tiny roads with very narrow areas. You have to be very careful and go very slowly. Luckily not a lot of traffic, so that makes it a little bit easier. Still you have to go super slowly. Very pretty though. Nice little mountain villages along the way. But we're starting to descend now towards sea level. So let's see how it's gonna be. To turn back. quite a difference in the weather since this morning. Some storm clouds gathering there in the horizon, and the wind has really picked up as well. We're thinking of going along the path here to Ionis Beach to have dinner, but I think we're gonna have to change our plans. This morning we managed to visit the Beach, which was just along the path up there, where some scenes of the film Mamma Mia have been made. is very beautiful. We managed to do the walk and come back, and it was just gorgeous. But now I think we're just gonna have to stay put in the van, have dinner in the van. It doesn't look like it's gonna get any better. Rain, rain, rain. There goes our plans of dinner in town. Morning, we are leaving the Pelion Peninsula. We stayed here for 2 nights at Papa Nero. We paid about 49 euros for the 2 nights. Super friendly people, very, very nice. We didn't have very good weather here. Yesterday particularly rained quite a bit in the morning, and then sunshine. We made to Jamokuri. Mamma Mia Beach. Somehow we made it there, and then we came back to campsite, and lots of rain again in the afternoon, big storm, wind, and we had to change our plans, stayed in the van, and we didn't explore any further. So now we are making our way to Meteora, and we are hoping to stay 2 or 3 nights there and explore the monasteries. Apparently there's more rain to come for the rest of the week, but I think we're just gonna have to take our chances and see how we get on. Crazy guy. Ugh. Kind of started coming back. Spectacular, isn't it? We are in Meteora and just about to go and explore some of the monasteries. Lovely campsite, we enjoyed it here. And last night we went for dinner just along the road here in Castrani. Wow. These rocks are incredible. People are waiting for the bus here. There's a little bus that goes from the campsite to the monasteries. Here we go. We're just on the edge of Castrani, and this is the little town below the monasteries and the rocks. And, there's lots of nice restaurants, tabernas, hotels around here. Good place to stay. It's the little town of Castracchi down there. Oh, incredible to see the monasteries just perched on top of the pinnacles. Absolutely incredible. Awesome landscape, just brilliant. Wow, I think that's the largest one. I think that's the one we are visiting first. I think that is the one we're going, the Grand Meteora. It's the largest and oldest one. Stunning. There's quite a few people visiting. I'll jump out. Wow, this is the biggest. This is the daddy of all the monasteries. Wow, beautiful. We're just arriving 9 a.m., which is opening time for this one. They all vary, the opening hours and the days that they are open, so I have to always check the website. It's good parking area here, buses, and Brian's just closing up the scooter. Enjoyed having a good look around the Grand Meteora, which is the largest and oldest of them all. And we're just gonna move on now. There are lots of places that we are not allowed to enter, like unfortunately, the refectory we were not allowed. We did manage to see the keychain, well, the old keychain, and the fabulous church. But some places we're not allowed to go. Notice all women have to wear skirts and men should not be in shorts, although I think we can see some that are wearing shorts. Hey ho. So the Varlan Monastery, that's the next one on our list. Just we are parked just over there. Go and get our little bill to move on to the next one. Okay, ready to go. So goodbye to the Grand Meteora, and we're gonna go to Varlan, which is literally just next door. So not far to go. There it is. So this is the Varlan Monastery. Access is just via those steps. Let's go and check it out. Maybe the monks use the cable car? I doubt it. Smells lovely here. It smells of incense in here. This is Varlan Monastery. Oh, the steps. Exhausted now. Let's go into the museum. I think there's a little museum here. Oh no, this is a shop. Okay, so we've been to the Grand Meteora there and the Varlan just next door. So now we're just gonna go along the road here all the way down to St. Trinity.
And then there's some viewpoints along here as well. Some
nice viewpoints. We're gonna have a look, and maybe the St. Stephanos one. And then if we have time, the St. Nicolaus one, which is the nearest one to us at Castrani. So really enjoyed Varlan. It was quite compact, wasn't it?
It was. The whole place is just stunning.
Stunning.
Unbelievably beautiful.
I think it's just huge tour bus just arrived. And that's the thing, it's busy. We managed to get here early, and it has not been very busy. But now it's almost 5 to 11 in the morning, and now it's starting to get very busy indeed. No barriers at all, so you have to be careful not to trip over. So I think that one is the Holy Trinity one, which was setting for the James Bond film For Your Eyes Only. I think it was out in 1981 or something. And so that's where we're heading next. I think even without the monasteries, it just would be an extraordinary landscape, wouldn't it? It's nice that they're all accessible, the monasteries. So I, for some reason, didn't think they would be as accessible. But there is a little bit of walking involved and climbing upstairs and stuff.
Yes, it gives them an income as well.
I guess. Visiting, yeah, definitely. It's nice to have just steps to go up, because in the past was probably just ropes, wasn't it, that the monks would use to get things up to the top. This is the Monastery of the Holy Trinity. We just came up some quite steep stairs, well-maintained steps, but I'm tired. Looks like they're doing some restoration work there, but I'm getting in the way of the workers. I remember seeing this cross as we drove yesterday on that road down there coming into Meteora, and I think that's the town of Kalambaka down there. So we've explored, we enjoyed the Holy Trinity one, and now we're just gonna go to the last one, which is St. Stephen's, I think, but I don't think we're gonna go in, we're just gonna check it out. Whole excursion just arrived. Dear. Never mind. This one is St. Stephen's. Probably the last one we're gonna visit today. We are starting to get a bit tired now. But this one, the nuns actually live here. So I don't know how many. It's nice, there's a water fountain here. Nice gardens. Very pretty. Looks like the nuns keep very busy. Very interesting to visit the church. You're not really allowed to take photos or videos inside or anything, but quite a few of the people kissing the images, and there's about at least 4 or 5 that we saw, coming, kissing it, and I was just thinking, oh, hygiene, particularly now with COVID, not sure it would be a good idea. And then I saw the nun coming and wiping the glass, but still, at least 5 people kissed it before she came and wiped it. Hey ho. So St. Stephen's was the last monastery we visited, and now we are gonna ride little Bill back home and have lunch. Absolutely amazing place. Really enjoyed visiting all the monasteries. They're all a little bit different, so I would say visit at least 2 or 3 if you're coming here. They're all a little bit different. And here we go. Bike convention here. Lots of nice tavernas here. Castrina,